Mesa ya mangana maya iliyo maana alianita wateka imena isiko ya Gusii abune chingongo iya chenze ilianyi moja sugusu amo na wasongo koko bona ohire chinga chawe chabena chinkaigo oranyamanya asenjera yoko ya chuta erinde omayana alianita wateka imena isiko ya Gusii kule niko kwenye lina ntora sensemo yemitandao Facebook utanyora Ndizi TV News Digital wega sensemo ya YouTube na watanyora Ndizi TV News onyo chinga kina woto tweet at Ndizi TV News konda karanga kiao ketumegwetera namba eyira screen igurabu ende tusuke naye amanga ndata korakana imena isiko ya Gusii karondoche oyo karondoche ekiama kia UDA kebwate umusangano yo monene sensemeri ya Bomas of Kenya anekerero birina lingana lyogo change ekatiba ose constitutional amendment nerera chikukwanirwa sobo imekero murai bwense Dr. William Ruto haroberi wikirana asomoyego yo wekiama kia UDA ase abu mapema mukonyi bumurai bwense katika shagwa na ika ase enseme ya barai no bakiranide ase enseme ya Bomas of Kenya boigo umurai wekiama gia ODM Laira Morodinga niko bona gendete gutwara umusangano ase county ya Mombasa nene ekaraba abagavana ao ane bari bachodire inseyeri ya buri asmiro moja bakiranide ase bagendete wikirana ase igikarege boigo abantu 50 niko basiri bomwa bwabo asense ya Brighton kubatkana ne plastic se kubatkana ne gwateka ase ensemo eyo ayungati yali andita korakana imena isiko ya Gusii majibariko kubolyo benanje goikomweryo ekarto kubaterana nacho shouta kurwa sensemeli yomuntu yomanyeryo abigari nyanchamaina kimnago cheira se injira yeriyo yamo nechibicha injengo ya reterago cha sore Brighton Makori ya tujake kurwa sensemeli ya kero mugabana habwe county ya Nyamira aligereiri wa kwa isiko nigobono ndojina nigo lichiko ligote abuna nigo nabagwa kusiko kubatkana nelichiko ya niga kwanuna bagwa kiri au ase county ya Kisii ya Nyamira anakarabade na eli bagandiro lyo mugabana kurusi wabise karara ende maminja nelichiko lyo mwaka o 2021 ili anyalderiko digosokiwa asense yeito ya Kenya.
Just for purposes of clarity na bogo kongachirandi gereri governor na biko rusuwe karo constitution ya very gross violation of the constitution karo be serious ground ero wrong akolde a crime osama bosa aliaro amanyire locally ose internationally ose karo akolde ngotoro kanga abuse of office asike songo ne kelina atumekire torata na amamulaka ebe karawate mental incapacity and the parliament constitute whatever ne enact legislation osenga parliament kile katiba ya Rose in 2010 ikatawanga parliament na beko enact legislation area egotewanga ki governor abe impeached kabetere libono parliament ka enact the County Governments Act. The proper act, the proper section will deal with impeachment here, Governor, section 33 of the County Governments Act. Nere batawanga omoishimiwa ndibwensi a member of County Assembly, have supported na a third of the members of the County Assembly. Nabo akolete motion ago seek ko impeach the governor. Ekara retire a motion yeyu. Governor went over served, a motion. Ye defending the house so that the whole house won. All the MCAs won the article section 33 watavanga 2/3 members of the county.
Ababunge bari barase kanisa yeki Adventist nene bakoenda sebunge nigobono banyarire bagwanjeru ne bunge yigo twara ekiombe kyaba yigo kumayagano na SDA Kagas erinde gokora emirimo yabo asensemeyo ye kanisa kanisa ya SDA erinde asobokora bwabo as ebunge kaokwana no magumene bwe county ya Nyamira chirusha mamanyi oyibono okwaneire igoro yenganeyo anenekera thena nigo babeire bakoyegania asegeka kunde bono nigo bali no mogoko anekero ebunge yanyarithege ko banchira gotware kiombe kiabo gia SDA kakas ikibara chogoro bokoreri ao anenonye no kwenana lingana lyo monene
intumuna bachumbe na National Parliament igotwa bwato mukutano aigase ukumbi wa Serena ase ngenjo asa matuka mange twabere tokonya kurwania elinde tonyore ugwanjeru kurwa ase Parliament gotware caucus recognized by Parliament and which can be recognized kosoka isiko kokore mirimo muna ba 7-day Adventist aba SDA elinde na intwe togende kokore mirimo menge yokurandia lingana nabo igo yokora mentorship no kwa abantu baito information on what is going on as a country nabo igo konyora amangana aya akorwa saba umini baito bege dini keke Adventista kumanya okogani kwabo nkoroki batagete na intore ta serikali elinde tokwanera mangana aya yakoba affect abantu banda ase community tiabo nabo iga yako affect abana bali chisukuru na yako affect abantu ase in the rest of their life asa mangana ndo sia bako kora kiara nto banyete na omonto igabwa ati dimension etia komanyero bogimobo spiritual dimension is one of them.
Boigo Jerusalem nyartheka okwana amange kerobono SDA kakas nyartheke wanjirwa asebunge anekero babekire miruruna nigo baraji kumirana bune kanisa ya Adventista na bali bakogendororo eni banyari bagokora emiruberio ao na gosira chinsemo ao chedini ya Adventista asense ya Kenya
intubuna aba jumbe nigo tore aba mutumo no gose number 1 kokwanera amangana yokoba moyo yobo Kristo bwa abantu baito so spiritually na into to got whatever behind we want to have a caucus in Parliament kwanza koleta bachumbe amo na koboro kikerenganga inkinyasaga netie nemirime yaito kora Parliament na kitobwene toyakore elinde to sukie chi community tobwata with justice ne ria kabere tutagete through our caucus to make sure tuanyolire networks chigotoka in East Africa and in Africa in general so that na intwe goetera ase faith ya SDA tonyare koreta oborabu ochiesa abantu baito nganga kibabwenete ko bakoba na nina kibabwenete ko bakomenya
azenzemo yabo abateneri be kanisa ya Adventista na baronigo banyarire bagotogi nganeyo asiboigo batogiri ebunge enene asoko banchira gotwara SDA kakas boigo ibadena nichiko bakonya asoko ikira abantu ao none gisukuru elikora liringana lyo monene nabo kubeke miroberio ao iyera konye mwanya bantu.
Today we are here to launch a historic movement about SDA Parliamentary Caucus. The mission and objective of this caucus is to first remain as Christians and then parliamentarians. Second, the work of a parliamentarian is so crucial that we need spiritual feeding every week. So the issue of mentorship and fellowship every week with one another. We also want to support our local churches, where we come from, where we represent people, that we may involve in planting churches and also mentorship. One of the objectives also here is to be cautious when we are legislating, that we may become and remain sensitive to all those legislation that we do in Parliament, and ensure that they reflect Christian.
Keratogoskago jibosya kere serikali ya Kenya kwanza yanataka kubeke miroberi au anena sokurwani obokrumi na kubika mirubelio kibukurume buranyarbo kwera sense ya Kenya ni gobono motenelio monene bwa abakori mirimo be serikali Felix Gusii gose head of public service Felix Gusii anyarega konyorana nabo bisaba banyanyimbo ase county Nairobi anakaba kwanire emirubeli ao asobokorere bwabo anakabara konye serikali asokurwania mangana ao anne buneli yobokurumi
performance management, career progression, recruitment, transfers, and other human resource management practices, all which serve to lay the right work environment for the efficient and effective service delivery. These decisive actions, undertaken in quick succession at the onset of the fifth administration, were meant to serve as a catalyst for the police service to deliver its mandate with vigor and commitment, guided by the rule of law and the need to remain citizen responsive. Article 238 and Article 239 of the Constitution places the National Police Service as one of the national security organs of this nation, along with the Kenya Defence Forces and the National Intelligence Service. This security ecosystem sits squarely at the heart of the survival and prosperity of this nation.
Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi ni gobono anyare kaote abuna eretari maminja ni chingwana chichigendrede ase ensemo ya Bomas of Kenya ane by Brighton talks kolende nigatebuna ere nigababoleti bakore bwango asokobeka machigo ni mirobelio ao era konye ense ya Kenya goskabo chiboskao kwana litukurigora nene kranya litikawe karana as county ya Nairobi as ensemeria Jamun Showground anene as Nairobi International Trade Fair gendrede nigadena nigaba Kenya bamubwatsi bobe kolende ere tali maminja ne chingwane chikolende nigatete chikorwe ende chikonye aba Kenya korwa seme chandeli.
No, I did not say that the discussions at on the bipartisan talks should stop. No, what we meant is that there are some pieces of legislation that are running behind schedule, and they need to be expedited. And it would be unfortunate if we delay and then deal with those laws when you have just a few months to go to an election. That is dangerous, that is not wise, and therefore this conversation that is being held is important, that it is expedited, and then Parliament can do the necessary adjustments to the various pieces of legislation in time for everybody to acclimatize with those pieces of legislation. Some of the issues I pointed out were that it is important that these are sorted out because there are challenges. For instance, I pointed out then that there are some cases in court by Kenyans, and they have a right to go to court, challenging the validity of the census that was done last time. Now,
Oigo Musalia nigatebete iguru yimirobelio ao serikali ebegete ya Kenya Kwanza asogo konya ense goske gujibosio asebo igo egerete ingana yaye gosekra egerete asateruna ni go baumiranete na Karonso Musyoka asoko beke mirobelio ao irirengete ogokinia ense ya Kenya na kubwatana kwa abarai ao erigosukiense ya Kenya gosio.
A meeting of various stakeholders to discuss several aspects of critical legislation as we move into the next cycle of election. It brought together members of parliament relevant to the committee that deals with those laws, that is the JLAC committee, political parties, IEBC, the Kenya Law Reform, other government departments, all coming together to consider various aspects of the critical laws that would be useful and helpful to ensure that we continue to consolidate democracy in our country. So that is the circumstance in which I met with the Honorable Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka.
Gavana we county ya Kakamega Fernandes Barasa ni gavana togiri ekiombe gia Judicial Service Commission anekero kya jagiro kubeke mroberio kwene kibuna ngokonya jire chi county au sebigambero bire chi county au endigo kinyo bokorali bwaye ka ukwana buri tukire gorane nekere kiombe gyo gia Judicial Service Commission genya reke gotarira asenseme yo goskenya reke gotarira chi koti je county ya Kakamega bakora wana senior principal magistrate Everine Orwande oyote tabuna mbanda takobeke miroberio awa erigo kinya bokorali aschikoti ayunaro ageriro mugabano oyo atogiri ekyombekyo.
Sub-county ya Likuyani wamekuwa wakitembea muda mrefu sana ama kilometers nyingi wakitafuta haki, na kwa sababu ni jambo ambalo tumelitilia mkazo, tumekubaliana na commissioners wetu hapa wakiongozwa na Commissioner Evelyn kutoka JSC ya kwamba gatuzi la Kakamega litatafuta shamba kila sub-county ili tuweze kuleta courts pale. Jambo lingine ambalo pia tumekubaliana ni ya kwamba staffing ambayo imekuwa ni changamoto kubwa katika court zetu watashughulikia pakubwa, na pia gatuzi letu la Kakamega tumekubaliana tuenda kujenga
mawaziri boborendi bohime kidura kindiki ni gaenda de gotebe miroberio aho ewisari yenda takobeka anaso kinyo bokorali aho since usase sekte yo borendi since ya Kenya ka kwana buri tukire onere ni gadena ni goenda takobeka miroberio ya bene kwene kuna oborendi gotingubora since ya Kenya na banyanyimbo ngokora bale emirimo yabo bune bwendede nebyombe aho since ya Kenya
that we are talking about here today. There were numerous complaints on extortion during those operations, extorting from members of the public, which is an offense. And it was not clear who between the police or officers of the CMOs was responsible. It became not clear, and I need to be clear, Chair, with great respect that
Aibono naro na kwarianira jinsi jiga kunengo kubona genda kuri Randy Stephen Robansusi chikora jinsi community konyoro ya muna mange bananete kwateka imene isiko ya Gusii twabaterana na abigeri nyanja muyone kubona agocheira senjira yeru ya mune chipicha chosho Auta ni garenga sense medio muruwe manyerelio Eliane Brighton Makori.
Ndizi TV, ubwansu bw'omugo